What's up, guys? It's Duper here. So, I was thinking the holidays is almost upon us. So, the kids are going to be home, people are going to be home. What kind of movies do you want to watch? I know some of you are already thinking of it. What kind of movies you want to watch that everybody can sit to watch all together. So, I came up with this 10 list ranging from Hollywood, Bollywood to Nollywood. So most of it are like seven years plus. The others that are more than 7 years, I still think they are movies that everybody should actually watch together. That's what I feel. Okay, how to put this springs on. Yep. Okay, so number one on my list is Jingle Jangle. This is going Kids are going to love this one. It is about a toy maker whose apprentice betrayed him and practically ruined his life. It has children in it. It is a musical drama movie. So there is music, there is dance, there is conversation through songs, and there is this curious granddaughter who is very lovely that will actually catch your attention. And then there are so many toys, there is invention in it. um it is a very very beautiful movie that is rated 7 plus, so kids are going to love this one. Number two on my list is Operation Christmas Drop. And Operation Christmas Drop is basically about humanity, about giving, the act of giving to people that are less privileged. It centers around this US Air Force base that the government were planning on closing down because they just felt they are wasting money on it, on that Air Force base. But the Air Force Base has been doing something that the governments themselves are not doing, and that is taking care and giving the people of the highlands where they are, giving them hope during Christmas and making sure that they have the basic amenities like electricity, access to internet, education, and all of that. And so every Christmas they try to get donors for clothes, food, school books, several things. So they get donors for that. And on Christmas Day they use the Air Force aircraft, not actually using it's a training aircraft, so that the government won't say they are using that for a personal purpose. So the 25th, every Christmas Day, they go to the islands surrounding them using the aircraft to drop their items of Christmas gifts and all that for the islander. That actually brings smile to the faces of the people of the highlands. So I think it is a wonderful movie that kids should actually watch to learn the acts of giving. Number three on my list is the Princess Switch. This one came out last year. What the Princess Switch is about this Chicago baker who went for a baking competition or something in another country and then met a princess who looked like her, like they resembled each other, and then they switched. Now this switch was positive for both of them because this Chicago baker got married to the would-be husband of the actual princess. Meanwhile, the actual princess wasn't actually interested, so it was a win-win. And also, the actual princess fell in love with the Chicago baker's best friend, who is a guy and a baker. So it is a romance kind of movie, very enjoyable, very lovely, and it is rated 7 plus. Now number 4 on the list is the Princess Switch and switched again. So the Princess switched again this year. Last year it was just a switch. This year, last year was their first switch. This year they switched again, and this one almost cost somebody a throne. The Chicago baker is already a wife to the prince in that country, and then she switched again with the actual princess. Meanwhile, the actual princess was to be coronated as the queen because the throne was vacant. So I had to switch because the actual princess had a relationship problem with a guy that she fell in love with, but because of their duty activities, everything, each time they wanted to talk about it, there was no time to talk, so she and the other girl decided to switch again so that the princess would have time to discuss about her relationship with a boyfriend who was ex-boyfriend at that time. So it has kids in it too. It's a lovely movie that everyone can watch together, and it is rated 7+ as well. Right now we are in India, Bollywood. Dun, dun, dun. Now calm down. This is not about the Indian love song. I'm not really about that. If you want to watch that, go and watch Uch Kotai. But right now we are talking about the issues that affect the societies, issues that affect women precisely. So number 1 on the list is Pink. You need to watch Pink. Pink showcases the rape culture in India and how people dictate what a woman should wear. The storyline is more about the victim being arraigned in court for attempted murder of a attacker. It was supposed to be the other way around, but come on, look at the life that we live in. I know these things happens in different society. So this is actually a movie that is worth watching with everybody. And then when a woman or anybody tells you no, excuse me, no is a full sentence. It doesn't need prefix, it doesn't need suffix. No is a sentence, and no means no. My number 6 on the list is the Padman, which is rated 13+. Padman is a beautiful story of this uneducated, illiterate Indian man who just could not understand the reason why women will hide their sanitary towels. He was basically not comfortable with his wife being outcasted because she's on a period. Woman cannot eat with family when she's on a period, and then she also has to be in one room, and the husband cannot meet her, the husband cannot see her because the husband cannot see the dirty or the materials or the rags used for a sanitary, for a menstruation. So the man really didn't understand, and he went on a journey to get sanitary pad for his wife, trying to recreate sanitary pad. He's very poor, so he tried to recreate sanitary pad and all that, and then he went on that journey to also make sure that sanitary pad is easily accessible and cheap for the women in his community. So he started producing sanitary pad, and he made it big time. It is really a movie everybody should watch. Yes, there is nothing wrong when women menstruate. Women menstruate, every woman does, and that is not wrong. Shouldn't even be the thing of shame. I digress. Number 7 on my list is Miss India. Pam pam pam. This one is about sexism and rivalry, because you know it is almost everywhere. India, Africa. When a woman goes to school, you manage to get education. After your education, the next thing is they look for husband for you. You get married, and that's all. How about all your dreams and aspirations? What's supposed to happen to that? Are we not supposed to have? So this girl was just like, no, don't talk to me about marriage. Don't talk to me about men. I'm not ready for dating. All I want to be is a business person, and I'm going to be a woman in business, an entrepreneur. So she had to leave home because home said she's supposed to bring a husband, or they look for husband for her. And then she got out, struggled to get a business standing, and she now had to compete with a very big coffee maker who is a man who also think, why are you doing this nonsense? Who are you? You are just a woman. You should be at home. But she said, no, I want to be a businesswoman, and I am going to be your biggest competition ever. This movie is highly inspirational, highly inspirational, and I powerfully recommend it. Miss India is rated 7+, so everybody can watch it. Number 8 on the list. We are now in Nigeria, Nollywood. Number 8 on the list is this wonderful movie, which is a family drama titled Nimbe. So Nimbe is the story of a young boy who was bullied in school, also lives in an abusive home. He has no place at home, no friend except for this guy who decided to be his friend and who unfortunately was a drug addict. And somehow he initiated Nimbe. Nimbe also became a drug addict, and Nimbe's life just turned upside down. So this is a movie showing how family influences the decision of children, minor, most importantly, minor. So it's a movie that everybody should watch. It's a movie every home should watch. Nimbe's father was abusive. The mother too really tried her best, but she could only try her best. And then Nimbe eventually left home, and there's this drug house where they all live. Everybody that do not feel at home in his home, they found a home somewhere else where they all deal in drugs. Number 9 on the list is Coming From Insanity. This is one that you want to think it's a gangster kind of movie. Anywho, Coming From Insanity is a one of a different kind of movie in Nollywood. I might just say it as it is. It's a story of this trafficked boy who was brought from the neighboring country to Nigeria to be a houseboy in this house. And then he was a boy at the time they brought him in, and then the story was more like a normal Nigerian movie. And then by the time the guy grew, we all also have to grow with the movie because the story started changing. And then by the time it changes, you have your heart in your mouth. So this boy changed himself to a counterfeiter. Is that even a word? He was making fake dollars. It became a most wanted by the police. And you know what? He got away. Let me shock you. It's a true life story. It's one movie you want to watch. I'm not so sure this movie is available outside of Nigeria, but if it is in Nigeria, you need to watch Coming From Insanity. It's a badass movie. And number 10 is my favorite right now. So number 10, this one deserves a standing ovation, but I cannot stand because I'm going to be out of frame. So let me just try to give it some accolades. Okay, this movie is a Netflix original. Came out like a month ago, and since it came out, it has remained on the top 10 table of Nigerian movies on Netflix. And it's none other than Kunle's Afolayan latest project, Cytasha, which is the debut of Temi Otedola, the popular Otedola's daughter, Temi Otedola, Mr. Hizzy's girlfriend. Yeah, it's acting debut, and I think she did well for a first acting. And the movie is basically about rape. The lead actor Morimi was a doctoral student, and a professor attempted to rape her. So that is where the whole problem started from. A professor attempted to rape her, and she decided to speak out. She wasn't even raped, but she decided to speak out. She took the matters to Senate, and the Senate had to look into it. Now, because it is a Kunle Afolayan movie, so it's culture field, tourism field, a very beautiful movie, and no wonder it has been sitting on the top 10 table since the release. For like 3 weeks, it was like number one on the list for like 3 weeks. The cinematography is good, the audio is good, the dialogue is good. They tied every knot, nothing, no loose ends. It's it's a work of art. Anyway, guys, that is it for my 10 Netflix movie recommendations that you all can watch with your family this festive Christmas season. So if you have any movie recommendation for me, please leave it in the comment section. If you've seen any of these movies, let me know in the comment section as well. Let's talk about it together. Yeah, and if you're just seeing me, I'm still trying to grow this channel, so please hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.